In the township of Soweto, in a small, modest home filled with the warmth of family and the noise of youthful laughter, a boy named Hector Pieterson was growing up. He was born on 19 August 1963, a quiet child with bright eyes and a gentle smile. To his family, he was just Hector, a playful younger brother, a son who loved to follow his friends around the neighborhood, and a child full of innocent dreams. His sister, Antoinette, remembered him as soft-spoken and caring. He was not the type to cause trouble, nor was he the kind to seek attention. Hector was like many children living under the weight of apartheid. He didn't fully understand the politics around him. He only knew a world where things were unfair, where opportunities were limited, and where black children were expected to obey without question. Growing up under apartheid, in the 1970 seconds, life for black South Africans was controlled by a system designed to restrict, divide, and oppress. Schools in black townships were overcrowded, underfunded, and lacking proper resources. Children were expected to accept poor conditions as their destiny. But in 1976, the apartheid government made an announcement that would shake the nation. All black students were to be taught certain subjects in Afrikaans, a language many associated with their oppressors. To the students, Afrikaans was not just a language, it was a symbol of control, a symbol of being silenced, a symbol of pain. The youth of Soweto, tired of being ignored, decided to resist. They planned a peaceful march, thousands of school children walking together to demand their right to learn in a language they understood. Hector never knew his name would be tied to this moment forever. He was only 12 years old. 16 June 1976, the day everything changed. On the cold morning of 16 June 1976, Hector put on his school uniform, like any other day. Perhaps he tied his shoelaces slowly, or maybe he smiled at his sister. No one knew what was coming. By late morning, thousands of learners from different schools had gathered, their uniforms forming a sea of courage. They carried signs that read, "Down with Afrikaans. We want education. Away with Bantu education." They sang freedom songs. They marched with hope. They believed their voices would be heard, but the apartheid police were waiting. They watched the children, nervous and angry. Something small sparked chaos, a warning shot, a moment of confusion, and suddenly, the world exploded into violence. Tear gas filled the streets. Gunshots echoed. Children ran in every direction, screaming, falling, crying. And in that chaos, a bullet struck young Hector Pieterson, the photograph that shook the world. A few moments later, photographer Sam Zima snapped a picture that would travel around the globe. A young boy, Hector, lying unconscious, his body cradled in the arms of student Mbuisa Makubo, while his sister, Antoinette Pieterson, ran beside them, arms stretched out, her face twisted in agony. That single image became one of the most powerful photographs in modern history. It exposed the brutality of apartheid. It told a story of a child caught in a war he never chose. It ignited outrage around the world. Hector did not survive. He died shortly after being shot. He was just 12 years old. Aftermath and legacy. The news of Hector's death spread through Soweto like a storm. More protests erupted. The nation was shaken. The uprising grew into a turning point in South African history, marking the beginning of the end for apartheid. Hector Pieterson became a symbol of youth bravery, a symbol of resistance, a symbol of innocent lives lost in the fight for justice. On 16 June 2002, the Hector Pieterson Museum was opened in Soweto, standing near the place where he was shot. The museum honors not only him, but all the students who rose up that day and in the months that followed. To this day, June 16 is commemorated in South Africa as Youth Day, a reminder of the courage of young people and the price paid for freedom. Closing reflection. Hector Pieterson did not lead marches. He did not make speeches. He was not a political figure. He was simply a child. Yet history chose him to become a symbol that would outlive generations. His story is not just about a boy who died, it is about a nation that woke up, stood up, and refused to be silent any longer. His memory continues to ignite the spirit of young people everywhere, teaching them that even the smallest voice can change the course of a country.